running Hermes Agent 24/7 and my total API cost last month was just $8. With the setup that I'm about to show you, you do not need a $100 a month Claude subscription and you won't hit the dreaded 5-hour rate limit. But at the same time, you will be able to build a self-learning Hermes agent that will make you 10 times more productive, and it learns from each chat, it builds its own skills, and it helps you build websites, get more customers, or helps you in your day-to-day job. In this video, I'll show you the exact beginner-friendly Hermes setup and the AI model selection that drops your API bill by 95%, and I'll show you the exact workarounds that I had to figure out the hard way, and I'll give you 3 real use cases you can copy and run on your own setup tonight. And I'll even show you one thing that Hermes does that Claude Code just can't do out of the box. On top of that, we'll cover whether or not Hermes replaces OpenClaw or Claude Code, and I'll give you some examples of what makes Hermes so powerful. I built a guide with the setup, the model picks, and the copy-paste prompts for this exact demo, so the link for that is down in the description if you want to follow along or just watch until the end of the video. And before I'll show you the exact details and my workflow, here is what makes Hermes Agent so powerful and why everyone is suddenly talking about it. Hermes is an open-sourced AI agent built by News Research, and you run it on your own computer or on a VPS, and I'll show you exactly how to set that up in just a second. And look at this. It went basically from 0 stars on GitHub to 130,000 stars in about 2 months. This is bananas. To compare it against Claude Code and OpenClaw, Claude Code lives in your terminal and I mainly use it for coding. It costs about $100 a month for the subscription, and usually it forgets most of the things between sessions unless you build a custom memory system around that. If you're interested in figuring out how to build a custom memory system, subscribe to the channel because I have a video coming up on that soon. OpenClaw, on the other hand, is a messaging hub, and I've built also a ton of super helpful things around it. So check out my other videos on how to set it up right here. But here's how Hermes Agent is different. It's pretty much like a learning specialist, and it runs 24/7 either on your computer or in the cloud. And the crazy thing about it is that it writes its own skills for anything that you do twice. And it remembers all of the preferences across every single session. At first, it might seem a little bit slower than Claude Code, but the longer you use it, the better and the faster it gets. Now that we have that out of the way, let's set it up and I'll show you exactly how to save a ton of API usage. Let's get to it. This is my Hermes Agent playbook. And as you can see here, I cover what it is. And most importantly, I covered 20 different use cases where I'm using Hermes Agent day to day. And if you want, the pro version is linked down below. But what we will spend most of the time on is this cost optimization guide, which is also included for free down in the link in the description. If you don't have an Hermes Agent set up yet, you can either install it on your local machine or set it up in a VPS where it runs 24/7, no matter if your laptop is on or off. And you can give it selective access of what files it has access to. To do that, click on the link in the description or in the guide, and it brings you to this page on hosting where you can easily set up a VPS. Most people are probably fine with the KVM2 plan, but if you want to run multiple agents such as Hermes and OpenClaw and N8N, I recommend getting the KVM4 or KVM8 plan. For now, I'm just going to select the KVM2, click on deploy, and if you select the 12 or 24 months plan, you can get it as low as $8.99, and I'm actually working together with Hostinger and they are giving my audience an extra 10% off. So if you want to set this up from scratch, simply type in the coupon code MULUKER, click apply, and you'll get an extra 10% off. So this is just $8 a month. If you don't see this, simply open this in an incognito window and you'll be able to get this discount. Click on continue and it brings you to this configuration screen. I'm going to keep the admin username the same, and for the admin password, this is something that you want to copy to your clipboard. Then you click on deploy and it's setting up your VPS. Now that it's set up and the project is deployed, you can click on the open token right here and you'll get this screen where you type in your username and the password that we just copied and you can sign in now. And this is your Hermes quick start. In just 3 minutes, we were able to set up our own VPS. So this is living in the cloud. And now we just need to configure it in order to set up the right AI model and start building right away. To do that, go back to the screen that you see right here and click on the quick setup guide. Simply hit enter. And for the model selection, you can either go with Anthropic, OpenAI Codex, but what we will select is actually OpenRouter, because this makes it super easy to choose across many different cheap providers as well as the top tier models as well. Simply click on that and hit enter. And now it will ask us for our OpenRouter API key right here. If you don't have one yet, go over to OpenRouter. I'll leave a link for that in the description and in my setup guide as well. And go under workspace and API keys right here and create a new one. We will call this one Hermes and we'll give it 5 credit limits per week. Click create and copy this exact API key and simply paste the API key and hit enter. Now to the most exciting part, and this is the model selection right here. And this is really important that you get this right, because you can see the different input and output costs. And after a lot of trial and error and testing all these different tools, I came up with these top tools that you can use. Oftentimes there are some free models. For example, right now Gwen 3 Coder is free on OpenRouter, or you can use some other models such as DeepSeek v4, MiniMax 2.7, or Gemma 4 or Devstral 2, which are really cheap in comparison to the top tier models that you have right here. And this can really make or break your budget, because if you choose this wrong, you might be paying 30 times as much for something that doesn't need as much brainpower. My top recommendation if you want the raw performance is to go with Kimi K2, or to choose something like MiniMax 2.7 or DeepSeek v4 as your default model. To select that, we can just go down here and either select MiniMax 2.7, Kimi K2.5, or whichever model you prefer. But for this example, we're going to go with MiniMax 2.7. Simply hit enter, and this is now where you can set up messaging, where you can connect it to your Telegram or to your WhatsApp. And if you want to see another video on that, let me know down in the description below. But for now, we'll actually skip this step. I'll hit skip, and the setup is complete and we're ready to go. If you want to rerun the full setup wizard, simply hit Hermes setup in order to connect to your messaging app, or simply type in Y in order to start chatting. And here we go. We're currently now connected with Hermes Agent. We can see all of the tools that we have available, and we can start chatting right here. For example, we can say, what model are you? And it tells us that we're currently using MiniMax 2.7 via the OpenRouter API. You can simply ask it something like, what model are you using? And it will show you exactly right here. It's using MiniMax 2.7, the context window, as well as how much of the context window is being used and how long the session has been going on. Here's the answer. It's using MiniMax 2.7 with OpenRouter provider. If we want to ask it to switch to a different model, I can ask what other models I can use. But since this doesn't have access to the internet, these are a little bit outdated. So in order to get the most out of your model and your budget, you probably want to set up different types of works for different types of agents. For that, you can paste the specific config that I put together right here that has different models set up for different work. For example, for scanning, planning, executing, or reviewing, it chooses between MiniMax, DeepSeek v4, and Kimi K2.6. In order to set them up here, you can simply copy these right there, and then I'll just paste in the exact text that I have. And as you can see right here, it's now changing the config file, and it created the CLI config in YAML that has a fallback cascade to the different models that I wanted to use. I can ask to switch to the reviewer mode, and it's now telling me to start a new session with a different Kimi K2.6 model. To start the new session, simply do Hermes model and then the model that you want to select. And we can see now that it's confirming that it's running Moonshot Kimi K2. And if you want to double check or try another way of switching models, you can also give it the command /model and select the specific model that you want to use. For example, Kimi K2.5. And we see now in the left-hand side that it's now using the new model with the input and output cost and the max output tokens. To verify that your Cascade is working, you can give it a simple command such as this one. Let's create a new session, give it Hermes, and ask a simple question. It's telling us that it's using Kimi K2.5 via OpenRouter. And if we ask it now a question, it gives us the answer right here under the Kimi K2.5 answer. Let's switch back to MiniMax 2.7. And if we ask it the same question, we can see that the answer now looks very different, but was faster. To confirm the models that we've used, we can go back to our OpenRouter, and we can see here the exact different models that we tried in this session. So far, we used about 12 cents of MiniMax credits, 2 cents of Kimi K2.6, and 1 cent of Kimi K2.5. Within our Hermes agent, you can see available skills that come out of the box right here, as well as available tools right at the top. If you want a full in-depth tutorial on how to use this, let me know down in the comments. But if you want to see what this is capable of with 3 different prompts, we can try this skill bootstrap that I have right here, bring this back to Hermes agent, and simply paste this prompt in and have it go and start doing this task for us. But let me show you how you can try this out with some use cases and how you can turn that into a skill. Here's an example use case to research top trending AI agent frameworks this week, use my voice, and then I'm asking it to turn it into a specific skill. So I'll simply copy this prompt and paste it in right here. It's now going to make use of all the skills that it has available. And you can see here that it's already navigating the web and getting all of these agent frameworks based on the web search. And we can now see that it's building the skill right here. It saved the skill, and here are the top 3 frameworks that we were looking for. server. We can now ask it to set up a scheduled task to run this once a week, and it will go ahead and use the skill that it just built in order to set up a cron job, and it will run this once a week, and it will give me the most up-to-date information. You can also manually do that by typing in /cron, but using simple English and your own words is usually the easiest way to do this. Here's another use case of how I use this daily. I'm simply copying this prompt, going clear, and pasting in my exact prompt. What this one will do is it will build me a daily creator brief that runs at 7 a.m. and it pulls all of the comments from my YouTube channel, scans competitor channels, looks at Reddit, synthesizes all of the different details into 3 sections: audience signals, competitor wins, and trending topics, and then writes an output for me every single day. The third use case here is a persistent memory researcher. So whenever I mention small language models, on-device AI agent, or agent frameworks under 10 billion parameters, I wanted to pull all of the new sources, add findings to a memory file, and then when I ask for follow-up questions on the topic, it should answer the dossier first and cite specific entries by date. So I can simply copy this, and I will simply paste that in right here. Now, in case you're curious, over this whole session, we've only used up about 20 cents in MiniMax 2.7 credits. And if you ever want to find free models that are currently used a lot, simply click on most popular, and you can usually find some free models such as this one or this one that you can use for free with your OpenRouter API credits. If we go back to Kimi K 2.7 and we go by apps, we can see that Hermes Agent is taking up most of their usage right now because it's just such a powerful model that is also affordable. If you want to see how to use Paperclip to set up multiple of these agents, let me know down in the comments, because I just made a video on Paperclip right here that you might like to check out next. Check out the link in the description for any of the resources and the cost comparison guide, as well as the more in-depth guide on how to use Hermes Agent effectively. And let me know if you have any questions down in the comments below. If you're subscribed, I'll see you in the next video.